Making the right choices can be hard, especially without the right information. And that's why it helps to get the facts from the people who know. So if you're thinking of embarking on a life-changing adventure of running your own travel business, rely on the experts to help you choose the perfect fit for you.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
And I'm Dave.
I've been a travel consultant for as long as I can remember. My clients love me and I love helping them. It really has been the most rewarding journey. But I can't help thinking how much more rewarding it could be if I could just muster up the courage to run my own travel business. Sure, I'll probably have to remortgage my home, give up most of my clients, but taking that brave leap could reap fantastic rewards for my family and I. Or, of course, I could fall way short. Decisions.
I hear you, Jackie. You're exactly where I was just a year ago. A fantastic travel consultant with loyal clients, a ticketing whiz, and the go-to person in the agency when anyone had a complicated question. But still, I craved more. And it wasn't without a great deal of soul-searching that I made the decision to become an ITC and find the right partner and right solution for me. One that would allow me to focus on doing what I'm good at. One that wouldn't pigeonhole me into a one-size-fits-all, and one that delivered the most possible rewards at the least possible cost.
Sounds a bit like a fairy tale, Dave.
Exactly. You see, that's pretty much what I thought when I was looking for a partner that would help me take that daunting ITC leap. And believe me, I looked around. You've got to take care to evaluate all the hidden costs, all the services, the full Monty, so to speak, before making a decision that will change your life for the better.
So, did you have to sell a kidney?
Fortunately not, Jackie. I chose eTravel as my partner, and there was no startup fee at all. Only a small investment that will be refunded in full with interest if I ever choose to leave the eTravel nest. And I only had to pay this amount once my business was successful.
In one lump sum, or could you pay it off?
I paid it off based on what I could afford each and every month. eTravel was very flexible. So, it made the decision even easier because I knew I could cover all my costs and they would be there to hold my hand every step of the way.
And saying goodbye to all your clients, abandoning your own ticketing, leaving behind the comforts and security of a salary in your bank account every month, didn't that scare the living daylights out of you?
Of course it did. I was way out of my comfort zone. But it helped that I had eTravel there to take care of all the little details you encounter when setting up a new travel business. Setting up a new company, finding a name and a logo, that scary tax and accounting stuff I know nothing about, and admin, my pet hate. Such a time and money waster. They also handle quality control checks, offer competitive fares, airline industry updates, marketing tools, business development assistance and promotions, and so much more.
Wow, it just gets better and better.
It certainly does. And you know, what eTravel told me when I was first looking is true. You're already your own brand, and your clients are loyal to you, not to the consortium you're working in. It took about 3 to 6 months for most of my clients to follow me on my new adventure, but they've never been happier, and nor have I. I've got so much more time to dedicate to finding the perfect solution for them because my life is no longer bogged down with necessary but tedious admin and following up on my commissions.
So the money just appears into your account like clockwork every month? I find that hard to believe.
It does, without fail. It's hard work, but eTravel's holding my hand even when I'm sprinting.
Well, I'm not sure how much hand-holding I'm going to need because I've been in this travel game for a very long time.
And that's the point, Jackie. You can choose the eTravel solution that best suits your needs. If, like me, you need a partner who can take care of all your headaches and tedious admin work you don't want to do, so that you can get on with what you do best, go for the full ITC option. If all you need is a platform to ticket through, go with eTravel's Just the Ticket option. There's really no one-size-fits-all. eTravel is flexible and genuinely wants to find the option that best suits your needs. Whether you're a corporate, leisure, groups, conferences and incentives, or even a wholesale specialist, there's a solution that will hit the spot.
And what about corporates who want to use eTravel services?
Of course they can. However, those corporates are then linked to an existing ITC, as eTravel do not deal with the public and is never in competition with you. They'll never steal your business or promise you an overflowing pot of gold at the end of the rainbow just to benefit from your revenue. They need us just as much as we need them. It's a match made in heaven. If only life was actually this simple.
And I suppose you pay an arm and a leg for the full Monty.
Well, I'd give more than an arm and a leg for what I'm getting. But actually, I don't. eTravel gives me up to 85% commission and fees on all transactions processed monthly. And to top it off, you have an opportunity where you can earn up to 80% of the override achieved. That's like getting a 13th or 14th check. So far, I've never earned less than 75% on commission and fees on my really slow months. Funny thing is that the 75% payout on the really slow months is still more than I earned as a senior salaried employee at the previous agency I worked at. So, when I'm having an average to excellent month, I truly feel like I've hit the jackpot. An unbelievable feeling of success and freedom. I could even retain as much as 85% of the income I generate. The more you generate, the more eTravel pays you. It's the strangest thing, but I'm not complaining.
We regard ourselves as the eTravel family. We're a 100% privately owned entity and pride ourselves on honesty, transparency, keeping our promises, yet keeping that entrepreneurial flair. Each ITC is treated as an individual, and we pride ourselves on support, understanding, mutual motivation, and a long-term partnership. We are big enough to matter, yet small enough to care.
Well, it certainly sounds like eTravel has got the balance right. The highest possible rewards versus the greatest amount of support.
Indeed. I did my homework, and I still keep up to date with the options out there. And I can say with 100% confidence that there's simply no other ITC host company that delivers the amount of administration and business support for the revenue I get to pocket into my bank account every month, even after taking all costs into consideration. Plus, I didn't have to fit in and brand myself as eTravel, as I am already my own brand. And I am what sells my business.
I still think you could have done a better job with your logo though. Yellow? Really?
Nonetheless, my clients know it. They know my brand and know I'll take care of all those tiresome little details, as every client is a VIP. And I don't have to bulk up my fees to give them this treatment, as my days are freed up to go the extra mile because eTravel's administration factory simply never shuts down and is available 24/7, 365. I have peace of mind that eTravel is taking care of me and my business all the time. By the way, I happen to love yellow.
And when you say support, just how much are we talking? I ditched my training wheels long ago, and all I want is the freedom to ride and not pay for services I'll never need.
I'm sure you've already been dazzled by a host of gimmicks dressed up as value. But don't expect any frilly flounces from eTravel. As ITCs, we have a transparent partnership, not only with eTravel staff, but also preferred partners. And that means you don't need to spend your hard-earned profits on unnecessary fluff. And you'll benefit from huge admin savings.
What fluff?
You know, those fancy systems that cost half your earnings, when all you need is a GDS, the internet, and of course, eTravel.
So what makes a difference to you?
All the loss in time and loss of income doing everything yourself. Instead, eTravel will collect your referral commissions, take care of invoicing, refunds, ADM assistance, ticketing and quality control checks, provide fair expert assistance, payments to suppliers, reconciliation of fund collection from clients, emergency after-hours services, preferred partner networks, MIS reports, ITC business analysis tools so you know at any given moment where you stand with your business, IT support, marketing support, and the eTravel management team will be your personal BDMs going out and selling your ITC company to gain new business. Imagine this.
Somebody famous once said, "Time is the coin of your life. It is the only coin you have, and only you can determine how it will be spent. Be careful lest you let other people spend it for you. Claim your coin. Get your life back. Time's all yours, and we're here for you. eTravel. Work for yourself, not by yourself."
Dave, what about training and updates?
Well, you have access to unique online training systems. As well as my saving grace, I might add, the online private login system to the eTravel website. It's a one-stop shop made so easy. eTravel really does it all for you. Before you have thought about it, it's already done. Shall I go on?
Please do. This is not the easiest decision to make, you know.
Of course. What I'm trying to say, Jackie, is to be careful of trying to cut corners or underestimating how much admin you're actually going to have to deal with in your travel business. Sure, you may earn more com by selecting a solution that provides limited admin support, but you may live to regret that, because after you've taken all the facts into consideration, the option where you earn more at the outset for less support ultimately results in the option with less support and less money in your pocket.
I've had the privilege of working with Garth and Tammy for the past 15 years, as Beachcomber was appointed as one of their very first preferred partners. I've found them to be very open and honest, and this has led to a wonderful relationship based on trust, professionalism and friendship. We have been privileged to have growth from eTravel every year, and eTravel has won Beachcomber's Top ITC Host Award every single year. Garth surrounds himself with powerful people with extensive travel experience. It is an absolute pleasure dealing with such a highly successful, privately owned company. The management care for their staff, their ITCs, and their preferred partners as if they were members of their very own family.
After more than 15 years in the ITC game, eTravel has perfected the balance between most support and highest net earnings to you. Similarly, there's no point in signing up for a solution that offers loads of fancy thrills if you don't need it. What you need is balance. No blind spots, only profits for your pot of gold. I get to work for myself, not by myself. That's what I'm getting from eTravel.
Would I get a SATA accreditation as an ITC?
Yes, as a full ITC, you would. eTravel actually pays most of the membership fees, and I only have to pay the equivalent of a couple of cappuccinos a month to be a member of SATA. So yes, you get to show your clients that you're a reputable SATA accredited agent.
You sound pretty confident, Dave.
I am. I looked at exactly what I needed before I signed up. Took into account the value of having a reputable, experienced host company taking care of all the admin. I assessed the frills and flounces I would need, and the reality was, there were none. I don't need fancy technology, smoke and mirrors, and eTravel ticked all my boxes.
Yes, and all I need is my GDS, an internet, a friend to hold my hand, time with my family, and lots of moolah.
Don't we all, Jackie? Don't we all? Do you think you're ready to take the leap?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just a little concerned that I'm going to have to complete reams of paperwork, or even worse, be rejected because I'm not the perfect fit for eTravel.
Well, all you really need is to have enough experience. You've been a travel consultant for over 5 years and held a senior position for over 2.
I sure have, Dave. What's the next step?
You contact your nearest eTravel office. They'll help you find the solution that suits your needs, whether you need the full Monty like I do, or just a ticketing solution. You will have to complete a short contract, but as I said, there's no startup costs, so really no need to be worried about jumping through hundreds of hoops. And remember to talk to eTravel about what your business needs, as they are really flexible. This is a long-term relationship after all. Choosing eTravel as my partner was the best decision I've made. They're honest, transparent, 100% dedicated to the ITC, professional, connected, and have no hidden agendas. They genuinely care about my business and about me as an individual, and they're in it for the long haul. My success is their success.
And if you are anything to go by, Dave, it will be the best decision I've ever made.